My name is José Rodriguez. I grew up in Long Beach, California, and attended North Greenwood University in Tigerville, South Carolina, and graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies. I became interested in the field of science around my junior year in high school. My teachers for chemistry and biology showed me a world that internally motivated me to pursue a newfound interest in science. Once accepted to North Greenwood University, my interests towards research were nurtured and developed by the countless professors who dedicated time and knowledge to my time as a student. In particular, one professor, Dr. Dotson, showed me the countless possibilities of research focuses through her courses of biochemistry, parasitology, and advanced metabolism. As for my research interest, I am interested in infectious diseases and proteins related to host invasion. Ultimately, my goal as a researcher would be to operate my own clinic and laboratory in cutting-edge research for infectious diseases that are poorly funded. In order for me to reach my long-term goal, I decided to join PREP at UGA because it was the best path to prepare my future as a graduate student in a top research institute. PREP at UGA is the best program for me due to its focus on the scholar's success not only as current post-baccalaureate students, but also in all aspects of professionalism, research, and life as a scientist. As a PREP scholar, I hope and plan to advance my knowledge and skills in all areas of lab research, but also to mature as a scientist in professionalism and conduct. During my time at PREP, I will be under the mentorship of Heather Bishop, a fourth-year PhD candidate, and my faculty mentor, Dr. Vasant Muralid Haran. In our lab, we study the deadly malaria parasite, Plasmodium falciparum. This parasite is responsible for almost 1 million death cases a year, most of them in children and pregnant women in sub-Saharan Africa. It is a eukaryotic pathogen with a complex life cycle, transitioning between a mosquito vector and a human host. Within the human body, it also has a complex life cycle including liver stages, asexual replication within red blood cells, and sexual development. The red blood stages are the source for the entire malaria-associated morbidity and mortality, and therefore, these are the stages that we study in the lab. We are interested in molecular processes that regulate key cellular events in the life cycle of the parasites. A major area of interest in the lab is protein trafficking and sorting. Not much is known about it, although the parasite cell is very complex and protein sorting is essential for its viability. The parasite needs to sort and traffic proteins across the endoplasmic reticulum, also known as the ER, into specialized niches in subcellular localization, such as the apical blast, the parasitophorus vacuole, and the surrounding host cell. One potential class of proteins that may be involved in the sorting and trafficking of proteins are ER chaperones. In this project, we study a chaperone with an unknown function that is named GRP170 after its yeast homologue. Despite the challenging genetics of P. falciparum, we took a conditional knockdown approach and inhibit the activity of GRP170 in order to study its biological roles under physiological settings. We found that GRP170 inhibition results in parasite death, indicating that it is essential for parasite viability. We also found that upon GRP170 inhibition, the parasite becomes more sensitive to high temperatures, suggesting that GRP170 is involved in heat shock response. Moreover, gametocytogenesis was found to be impaired in the mutants, suggesting that it is involved in sexual development. We are currently designing tools that will enable us to identify potential molecular partners of GRP170. We hope that this project will shed light on the complex mechanisms of protein trafficking in P. falciparum and will help us not only to better understand the biology of this parasite, but also potentially identify new drug targets. My name is José Rodriguez, and I'm a PREP at UGA scholar.